Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Haziq. So today I'm going to present on my proposal entitled Determination of Heavy Metals in Dry Deposition Sample by using Flame Atomic Absorption Spectroscopy. I am supervised by Mr. Hashim bin Baharin. Let's start. First of all is the background study. The rapid increase in energy production, automobile use and industrial activity, all of which the increased human exposure towards air pollution which contain heavy metals. Heavy metals are prevalent air pollutants that are released from the natural earth crust as well as the numerous industrial processes. The most common heavy metal that can be detected in dust or atmosphere are iron, lead, zinc, and copper. These metals are seen to be dangerous if it is consumed and accumulated in the body at high level, which can lead to risk of getting serious diseases. But it can also be beneficial for growth and development of human as long as it does exceed the concentration allowed. Next is the numerous of methods that have been developed to precisely determine the concentration of heavy metals in the environment sample. As for the problem statement, based on the World Health Organization guideline, the quality of atmosphere in Malaysia is moderately unsafe, and as can be seen in annual mean concentration which is more than the maximum recommendation. Exposure towards air pollution contribute to higher rates of COVID-19 community cases of infection and death, where a study also stated that the first time that SARS-CoV-2 RNA may be found on outdoor in particular condition of atmospheric stability and high PM10 level, implying that it could be used as the predictor of the epidemic reoccurrence. And lastly is the sampling technique and preparation that may affect the accuracy of getting exact concentration of heavy metals in the atmosphere. As for objective, first one is to determine the total deposition of particulate matter by dry deposition. Next is to determine the presence of concentration of heavy metals of selected heavy metals which is Fe, Zn and Cu in dry deposition. To compare the effectiveness of two different acid dissolution process, and lastly to compare the deposition of particulate matter and concentration level of the selected heavy metals between two different sites of density of industrial population area. Next is the scope of study, where a laminating film will be used as the underlying surface to collect the sample. The laminating film will be weighed prior to the sampling procedure, where the weight of the laminating film before and after will be recorded so that the weight of the deposited particulate matter can be measured. Next is the FAAS is used in the study as it is inexpensive and easy to handle, but it still can provide a high throughput of quantitative analysis of metal concept in solid or liquid. Next is two standard of acid digestion, Aquareja and EPA 3050B, will be compared to provide a better analytical result and information on the extraction efficiency that will be used throughout the study. And lastly, two different sampling sites of different density of industrial population are compared, where the concentration of Fe, Zn and Cu in these two different sites are influenced by the different anthropogenic activities and density of industrial population. Lastly, for the methodology, sample preparation where preliminary study is made to compare between the two acid digestion. Next, sample collection and sample preparation where rigid laminating film is used to collect the sample at two different sites before being prepared into analysis at the laboratory. And lastly, the prepared sample will be analyzed through the flame atomic absorption spectroscopy FAAS to determine the concentration of heavy metal presence in the sample. That's all from me. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.